For thousands of years, our lands have been home to life on a grand scale. Lush forests and winding rivers hold an abundance of wildlife. Deer, fish, bear, elk, turkey, and more. From mountain heights that are home to rare songbirds and colorful creatures, to low-lying wetlands that welcome waterfowl, Tennessee is filled with natural treasures. But these wild riches were almost squandered. Throughout the 1800s, commercial hunting was a common occurrence across the country and led to the extinction of species like the passenger pigeon and the near extinction of several others. Here in Tennessee, an influx of hunters from other states added to the problem. Hunting and fishing regulations were localized, inconsistent, and often influenced by corrupt political control. Unregulated development often destroyed critical wildlife habitat. By the turn of the century, it looked as if fish and wildlife might go away forever. That's when sportsmen got involved, leading the charge for conservation and management of our wild resources. In 1946, a group of outdoor writers and community leaders from around the state formed the Tennessee Conservation League, which would later become the Tennessee Wildlife Federation. With a broad focus, including fish and wildlife, the League spearheaded the move to science-based natural resource management. In just a few years, TCL helped create the Tennessee Game and Fish Commission, the precursor to the TWRA, came up with a long-range plan for natural resource conservation, played a major role in revising the state's Game and Fish Code, and had a hand in establishing agencies that would manage Tennessee's public parks and forests. In the years that followed, the League played a major role in shaping public policy, working on the development and passage of critical conservation legislation, like Tennessee's version of the Clean Water Act, the Clean Air Act, and the Wetlands and State Parks Acquisition Funds. Today, the Federation is still working to protect our air, water, wildlife, and wild places by following the North American model of wildlife conservation, founded on the belief that wildlife belongs to all of us, the people, not government or corporations or individuals. Working as a voice for the people, the Federation stays involved on Capitol Hill, educating legislators, monitoring proposed legislation, helping oppose practices like white-tailed deer farming and canned hunting, and working to pass initiatives like the Right to Hunt and Fish constitutional amendment. Some of the Federation's most important work can be found in programs that engage people with the outdoors. Hunters for the Hungry not only helps people, but also promotes sound deer management. Since 2008, Tennessee hunters have donated more than 1 million pounds of venison to neighbors in need across the state. TWF is also shaping the next generation of outdoor leaders. The Tennessee Scholastic Clay Target Program gives young people from 5th grade to college age an opportunity to participate in shotgun shooting sports while teaching firearm safety, responsibility, leadership, and teamwork. It's also a springboard for getting kids out in the field. At a time when youth hunting is on the decline in many states, the TWF's youth hunting program is growing at an unbelievable rate, with several youth dove hunts and the largest youth waterfowl hunt in the nation. Our Tennessee outdoor heritage is vast and rich, but it's not assured. As President Theodore Roosevelt once said, "Surely our people do not understand even yet the rich heritage that is theirs. They should see to it that they are preserved for their children and their children's children forever." TWF believes we all share in the responsibility to preserve our rich outdoor heritage. And that goes far beyond just setting aside land that won't be developed. It means making it possible for people to walk across that land, to be engaged with the natural world. Join us in helping ensure that the wild Tennessee we know and love will still be around to be loved by those who follow.